She had that lip thing. What lip thing? You know, that little scar.
Boys?
Ma, we're talking. I can't believe you just walk in here. I'm 25 years old. This is why. This is why I need the lock.
I just want to know if you want some ice cream.
A little.
Tom Thompson was having trouble finding a life.
Well, I feel I have a great deal of promise. Well, I'm certainly on your side, Tim. Tom.
Until the day he lost the best friend
Bill Abernathy is dead.
he never knew he had.
Who's Bill Abernathy? I have no idea. If I get the chance to tell this very mysterious woman that I have no recollection of her son, she just starts crying. But she even asked me to be a pallbearer. Jim, how could you tell her yes? Well, I told you there was crying. How am I supposed to respond to that?
Now
I'm giving the eulogy.
Thank you for doing this.
he's getting a chance to be someone else.
I could spend countless hours recounting my personal experiences with Bill. The chess club.
And it's given him the courage
Isn't it Julie DeMarco? I was in love with her.
to get what he really wants.
Julie!
Julie!
Where are you going?
I'm so sad.
Do you want to get some coffee?
Unbelievable. He's picking up chicks.
Great! On Tuesday?
Who is that?
Oh, it's this crazy woman. Hey, lady, you want to keep it down? I am on the phone here.
Your phone? Hello? 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 Have you ever not told someone something that you should have told them? And then it turned into a whole complicated thing.
Miramax Films presents David Schwimmer, Gwyneth Paltrow, Michael Rappaport, Toni Collette, and Barbara Hershey. In a comedy about finding yourself in the wrong place.
How could he kiss you like that when he's supposed to be married?
How do you know I'm kissing him?
How do I? How's that?
At just the right time.
Oh my God.
The Pallbearer.
I should have warned you I was going in.
From Gillian Armstrong, the director of Little Women, a journey back to visit three old friends.
Jill, you're putting me on the spot here. You're not going to come again.
This is Kerry, Josie, and Diana.
But you've all got this unique record. You can see what you look like at 14, 18,
I never looked at it.
I hope my daughters are never going to be the Diana I was at 14. You liar.
I'm not having more fun at 18 than I did at 14. Because, well, I'm married.
A true life story of three girls growing up.
I wouldn't say it was love at first sight.
Well, the change of heart, I suppose, for the abortion would be, I suppose, because I'm pregnant now.
The film had quite an effect on my life.
I was 15 when I fell pregnant with Rebecca.
Three mothers now facing their own teenagers.
What would you do if you got pregnant at a young age?
I'm not going to get pregnant at a young age. Well, it's probably better for the boy to have an education than the girl.
Good family, good life. That was a joke.
She'll have to learn the hard way, I'm afraid. She's got a lot of time ahead of her before she'll get there.
Well, what's the use of being a virgin before you marry? Because you're not going to be a virgin after your marriage anyway.
The final chapter of Gillian Armstrong's award-winning film, spanning 20 years in the lives of three Australian women. Not 14 again.
How will I have changed in 7 years' time? Well, I don't know. I think you might have to wait 7 years to say.
Every holiday season, there's one toy everyone has to have.
I want the chicken layers with the European roof and the Roadshow orange jetpack and the blue shooter.
Getting it is every child's dream.
Whoever doesn't can be a real loser.
Finding it
You got the doll, right?
is this father's nightmare.
I'll get that toy. I promise.
Whoa! Nothing like waiting till the last minute, Hollister.
Especially on Christmas Eve.
Stay all calm.
These two are looking for a
one mission. The baby. And every man for himself.
I'm thinking maybe, we can join up as a team. Like Starsky Hutch. We're late delivery of Turbo Man at Toy Works. Let's go. Is there a problem, officer?
You can never do too much to make a child's Christmas magical. Hey, buddy.
From the director of Mrs. Doubtfire.
You want a Turbo Man for Christmas? Get it, I'm not gonna sit the mule lap.
Tony, show him.
That was taken this morning.
And from the director of The Flintstones.
Don't open that up. No.
Of course, there's some assembly required. You know what you guys are? Nothing but a bunch of sleazy con men in red suits.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Sinbad.
I work for the post office and Elbow Stable. Tell him.
This man is totally insane.
Thank you.
Christmas comes but once a year.
Jingle All the Way.
You picked the wrong day.
You want to believe in miracles. So believe.
She belonged in a world of illusion. He lived in a world of deceit.
She's young, she's blonde, she's pretty, she's healthy, above average intelligence, but best of all, she's an orphan.
But when magic became reality,
Did you get her picture?
Myra performed her greatest trick ever
Give me that camera!
and disappeared.
You need a man in Mexico to find somebody? In that case, you can use one of my stringers down there, Alex Ross.
What she needed was a new beginning.
I'd swear I died on that.
Lie down under the backwoods and I'll do what I can to get you there.
Yes, Ross.
I found our little split down there.
What a sweet looking girl. You played pretty rough.
One place to move to. Depends on whose fingers are working the keys.
What she discovered was something unexpected.
Just calm down. Get you calm. Drive.
It's about the nicest proposition I've ever had.
A place where desire is awakened.
Maybe I am a witch. Maybe you ought to burn me at the stake.
I would hate to find another man alone in a hotel room with my fiancé.
A place where magic is real. Where almost anything can happen.
It's about imagination.
How'd you do that?
Nerves.
My God, your tongue is...
Nimble.
Bridget Fonda, Russell Crowe, and Jim Broadbent. Rough Magic, directed by Claire Peplow.
Los Angeles, 1953. We don't want organized crime in LA. If you break the law, you'll have to answer to a special squad of detectives.
This is Mulholland Falls, Jack. You guys can't do this. This is America.
This isn't America, Jack. This is LA. Their own brand of justice. 4 men, no politics, no favors. We answer to nobody. Now,
Is this a way of honor? Yes, it's just like this.
they're on the verge of a conspiracy. They killed her up there. Who?
Is Thomas King's ring a bell? He's one of the inventors of the A-bomb.
Far beyond their reach.
You think much about national security, Lieutenant?
We set it up. Get rid of gangsters and criminals. Not go up against the Atomic Energy Commission.
What if they're killing people?
This is the budgetary bed, isn't it?
Just let me do what I gotta do. For partnership. We go where the case takes us.
Not if it takes you here, you don't.
Nick Nolte, Melanie Griffith, Chaz Palminteri, Michael Madsen, Chris Penn, Truth Williams, Jennifer Connelly, Andrew McCarthy, and John Malkovich.
Some people die before their time so that others can live as the cornerstone of civilization.
Mulholland Falls.
Ever since the head officer and his wife came to live here, life has been completely upside down.
From Academy Academy Award-winning actor Anthony Hopkins comes a remarkable directorial debut.
How long are they staying? Until the end of time.
Their arrival brought turmoil to the household.
Old age is so disgusting.
It's not our fault you're old.
I'm practically a corpse.
Everything that was familiar was turned upside down.
What's the matter with you, Lime? I really don't. Why?
Such a lovely day.
Perfect day to hang oneself.
When passions long denied
My wife is the most peculiar woman. All she ever does is drift around bewitching us all.
are finally aroused.
I offer you my life. I offer you my love. What else am I to do with it? Is she faithful to him? Oh yes, deplorably.
When secrets long hidden
I've been in love with him for 6 years now. All the servants know, but not the doctor himself.
are finally revealed.
Could it possibly be that you're in love? She's my friend, you little devil.
What do you mean?
I'm yours.
When a future, once secure, is thrown into doubt,
I propose we sell the estate.
You ruined my life! What are you trying to frighten us?
He's mad. Mad and Welsh.
you can live a whole lifetime in just one weekend. A film by Anthony Hopkins.
This house is a living hell.
August.
Nature has given us all an internal clock. Your son's seems to be ticking faster than usual.
But he's healthy.
Absolutely.
However, his cells are developing at 4 times the normal rate. This continues throughout his life. By the time he reaches age 10, he could
Appear to be an ordinary, full-grown, 40-year-old man.
I'm telling you, he's our age, but he looks 40.
Jack Powell is a grown-up on the outside,
Why ain't he in school?
but on the inside,
Marco!
Polo, he's all boy.
Start going to public schools. I don't think he can fit in.
Just can't sleep. I had a scary dream. Can I sleep in here?
Are you sure he's ready for this?
The rest of the world I'm worried about.
Now he's about to embark on the biggest adventure of his life,
Everybody, this is Jack Powell.
the 5th grade.
Whoa, no way! Jeez, he looks like my dad. Look at your hairy arms and your eyebrows. Yeah, he has receding hairline. How old are you?
10.
Either you're not 10 or you're a freak.
I'm not a freak. You're a freak, Four Eyes.
He's 10.
Hey, big guy, you shoot hoops?
Me?
No, the 40-year-old kid behind you.
My mother's coming in to meet the principal today.
So?
Well, you're going to be the principal. So tell me, what happened to Principal McGee?
Well, yeah, he had the squirts. He had the diarrhea.
Oh boy, that's more than I needed to know.
You know, the maximum weight up here is 150 pounds. I don't think this is a good idea.
If you want to have lunch or something, we can talk about Louie and what do you think?
Hollywood Pictures presents Robin Williams in the story of a boy. He made every moment count.
When I grow up, I want to be like the big guy. My best friend, Jack.
Okay, listen, Dad, I gotta go. No, I really gotta go. Number 1.
Jack. Directed by Francis Ford Coppola.
Cold War may be over, but we now find ourselves embroiled in another struggle, an international industrial struggle, a struggle we dare not lose.
In a split second,
Eddie, did your computer model your what?
No, I didn't. I was too busy building it.
Eddie Kasalovich will be left with the one thing no one else possesses.
Cheap, abundant energy, water with the hydrogen. They'd be interested in this technology.
A secret for what the rest of the world would kill for.
There are many threats to our way of life. Not all of them wear uniforms. You run and you'll have
have been issued for Edward Kasalovich.
I got him.
Keanu Reeves,
Someone's setting us up.
Morgan Freeman.
You said you had it under control.
I did.
Every action
It's him. I gotta go. We'll come to you.
has an equal
We're watching everything.
I'm being framed.
How did we end up here?
and opposite.
It's classified. Your position is non-negotiable.
We didn't do anything.
Reaction.
Your experiment just got a mind of its own.
Chain reaction.
Who are you?
I'm your friend, Eddie.
This year, it's SeaWorld's 25th anniversary, and we're celebrating all year long. Come and join in the fun. There's more to see and do than ever before. Lose yourself in the Bermuda Triangle. And don't miss the newest addition to the SeaWorld family, our baby dolphins. You're invited to the biggest birthday on the Gold Coast, SeaWorld, celebrating 25 years of fun.
Consider the story of Moll Flanders.
There is only one night in this young lady's life you will be able to taste her innocence.
Though she sold her body to survive, she refused to sell her soul.
Well, I'm not going to fear any man of flesh and blood, no matter what costume he wears.
She taught me the true meaning of courage.
100 guineas.
100 guineas! That's what I price on her!
Not him, please.
God's sake, no, she's not ready. Get yourself out of here. No good can come of it.
Your life is mine.
How much?
You paid just to look at me.
I wanted to get to I bear my soul.
Well, I bear my bosoms. We make a good pair.
You've no right to wear a classic ring.
You take that, I'll pull it down and stop off you!
What do you want from life, Mom? MGM Pictures presents.
I close my eyes. I have enough love for the world and you.
The story of one woman's struggle for love.
You can buy yourself a future without taking away my sons.
There are more compelling motives than fear.
But you can't buy me away. But no one can separate me from this man.
Fight for friendship.
Don't travel on a road. There's no heart in the woman.
Don't dare unleash this.
And battle for a life lived on her own terms.
Together, no matter what, we live, we die.
Robin Wright. Morgan Freeman. story of one woman's unbreakable spirit. Moll Flanders.
Coming to theaters this Thanksgiving. One of Disney's all-time animated favorites comes to life. 101 Dalmatians, featuring 101 of the furriest and funniest stars you've ever seen. Versus the meanest, nastiest, and most outrageous Disney villain of all, Cruella de Vil.
Poison them, drown them, bash them on the head. I don't care how you kill the beast, just do it and do it now! Take it!
Walt Disney Pictures presents Glenn Close in an all-new live-action motion picture event. Dalmatians.
Guy Patterson didn't have a perfect job or a perfect social life.
What's going on down there?
Cooking the books as usual, Dad. But what he did have was perfect timing.
I'm not sitting in for Chad just for tonight.
Why? He broke his arm. And in one night,
That's too fast, guy. Slow down! God, slow down!
Guy Patterson is going to take the wonders from garage
Oh, slug some girl. She had her eye on my Jimmy.
to greatness.
Here's somebody I want you to meet. Mr. White is with Playtone Records.
That thing you do, you're always snappy. We'd like to release it.
We'd be on tour. Well, Mama, son who loves you just left us in the lurch. Darlene, you just got promoted.
You're gonna start paying me?
I didn't say that.
America's own wonder! That is a very expensive chord to play.
Bow, and we're off the stage before the applause dies out. It's very important you don't stink today.
Hey, I make no guarantees.
You guys look great in red. Have I told you that yet?
Come on, pretty baby!
You got the #7 record in the country.
He's got a very pretty girlfriend, doesn't he?
Serious, you know?
Very serious. I'm single.
What about the bass player?
You fellas look great in gold. Have I told you that? What about Guy there?
He's amazing.
Amazing.
20th Century Fox presents
Listen, Mr. White, you sleep. Just calm the area. Get the duty down. Let's go in the studio. You're gonna be on TV tonight.
a story about the time in every life when the hopes you hold on to,
Very special, isn't she?
and the dreams you dream
None of this would have happened if you hadn't joined the band.
become that thing you do. That thing you do. Written and directed by Tom Hanks.
Fabulous in the black suits. Have I told you that? Hi. Fabulous in the black suits.
On the sixth day, God created man. On the seventh day, he rested. And on the eighth day, in the year 2010, in a remote laboratory, an exiled scientist created something impossible. Unmistakably human. Undeniably animal. On the island of Dr. Moreau. And I committed my children.
Father? Oh, my God.
John Frankenheimer. H.G. Wells' most terrifying creations. About the line that separates man from beast.
What's going on?
And the notorious doctor who dared to cross it.
We are men because the Father has made us men.
Marlon Brando. Val Kilmer. David Thewlis. The Island of Dr. Moreau. Directed by John Frankenheimer.
Movie world is bigger, better, and more exciting than ever. Ride Lethal Weapon, the most heart-thumping, adrenaline-pumping ride of all time. Experience the ultimate Batman adventure with the new Batmobile, the new Riddler's Lair, and Batman the Ride. Marvel at the new Maverick Grand Illusion Show, and don't miss the fun of the Police Academy Stunt Show, Looney Tunes, Studio Tour, and Breakfast with the Stars. It's all the magic of the movies rolled into one, and it's bigger and more exciting than ever at Warner Brothers Movie World now.